about either of them. If you know what you're playing, it makes the game a lot easier.
That's right. Yep.
Well, so it looks like what you could be working on the range for the next few days, you're going to be trying to keep that club face de-lofted by keeping
Right.
your hands a little more forward pressed, get
Yep.
to a little more lower penetrating ball flight.
Mm-hmm.
Worked on that one-piece takeaway. Find anything in your house that's
Yeah, like
about a foot
that
and a
where I
half
get my
across,
hands kind
anything,
of
yep.
out.
Just to give you something to swing around.
Right.
That'll help you work on your one-piece takeaway. So we'll work on those two things, and then looks like you were still trying to hit a little bit of a draw right there. So obviously you're hitting a nice little little outside to in with the club face, just a tad closed for a nice little draw.
Right.
So it looks like that's working pretty good for you.
Yeah.
But right around. Very nice.
Ooh.
See, now you do that,
I'll
you're
take
gonna be
that
avoiding any blow up. You're gonna be avoiding any blow ups or anything.
Right.
In case you end up chipping it too far, now you're on the other side of the green. It saves you all these strokes.
Right.
So having these varieties is really helpful.
Yeah. I want to avoid those. Yeah, those blow up holes, blow up shots. Nope.
So Mark, what did you take away from this so far?
So, one thing I really want to keep in mind is just picking the proper club selection in different situations. So, I think my problem is I'll pick up my sand wedge before I even look at the situation of the shot.
I just assumed to go for the chip, the pitch
Right.
shot.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I think from now on, I'll assess the situation before I actually pick a club, and then with the bump and run, the way I can get more consistent is number one, practicing it and trying it out on the golf course, and just keeping very little wrist hinge and just making kind of a putting motion, and also focusing on my target and where I want to land it, and also focusing on the slopes and the green and where it's going to break. So
It looks like you're having a little trouble with the left to rights.
yeah.
So anytime you're at the putt, anytime you're practicing next to the practice screen, just find a good left to right breaking putt, and just kind of have a couple shots from around it, just to get the feel for how much it's going to break on you and how far you have to hit it.
Yeah.
Obviously, conditions depending on where you're playing and whatnot, but
Right.
pretty straightforward like that.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I'm definitely going to try that 3-4-5 draw. I think that'll really help me out with these short putts. And then I'll dig in a little bit with my feet. The ball position will be like kind of more on the left side of my stance.
More on the left side, okay, more towards the front foot.
Yeah, more to the front foot. And that kind of allows me to hit sand first, and then kind of just let the sand hit the ball.
Let the sand do the work, okay.
Right.